introduction. So if the Welcome In Committee wants to come on this side, and if the Downtown Action Committee wants to come on this side, that'd be
Welcome In
great.
Committee and Downtown Action Committee.
The Hatfields and McCoy. No. Oh, there's Bridget.
I know, right? Eric, thank you so much for coming, everyone. This is such a great event for us, and we're so glad that everybody could come and celebrate the collage, the community collage that represents just a fraction of the great people that live and reside in New Ulm. We're so happy to see you all. We are the Welcome In Committee on this side. You can tell with the green jackets. We get together every Thursday and we welcome new chamber members to a couple of different calls every week. If they have a new manager or a remodel or anything like that. We've done a lot of ribbon cuttings, but I don't think anything that is as big as this, so we're really excited to be here. One of the things we do is we start out by introducing ourselves and the chamber entity that we represent. So we're going to do that now. I'm Kathy Van Rokel. I represent the New Ulm Area Foundation.
Crystal Johnson with the chamber.
Chandelier sit signs on Broadway.
Please talk really loud, everybody.
Karen Trolling with American Art Stone.
Kathy Anderson with Alliance Bank. Nancy Art, Christensen Farms. Sarah Seifert, Citizens Bank, Minnesota.
Angela Getz, Minnesota Valley Action Council. Anna Howell, Design Home Center. Bridget Whitty with Bank Midwest.
Yay!
Melissa Bergman, South Point Financial.
Jen with Jennifer Brandis Photography.
Trevor Park, United Prairie Bank.
Morgan Harpana, New Ulm Dental Clinic. Alicia Meinzer with Rising Hope Counseling. Laura Beekner, Oak Hills Living Center. Callie Thorson, Heine Law. Marie Gugesberg, River Creek Nursery.
Ann Vogt, Impact to Influence.
Julie Frederickson with Web Construction in Mankato.
Randy Schrader with Franzen Bank and Trust.
Jenna Schrechter with Ivy House.
And John Blake with Cavera.
Great. There's up to 30 of us that come to these events, and a lot of times in the photo there's just a couple, so we usually surprise everybody. But now this project is a great collaboration through a lot of people in the community, and so we would like to recognize the Downtown Action Committee and have you guys introduce yourselves as well.
I win already.
John Kellen with
Yay.
the Grand Center for Arts and Culture.
Yvonne Weber.
Chris Alden, City Manager.
Bree Tarleson, Luca Books.
Jen Mauer, Heart of New Ulm.
Sarah Warmka at the Chamber. Tamara Firth.
Okay, thank you for all your work on this. Let's just give them a round of applause. It was months in the making, so thank you for your work on that. And Bree, do you want to say a few words on behalf of the committee?
Sure. I think the Downtown Action Team is focused on many things. So first of all, we're an action team, part of New Ulm, which has many different components of the city, kind of well-being in the city. But public art and having public art be a part of the fabric of our community is one of the things that we focus on as that group. So we're really excited. I think we can be artists together. Bring on the art.
Yeah.
Great. Well, and you did a thank you to Josh, and actually we're going to bring Josh Matson forward now. He was the photographer, and we're excited to hear from him about himself. And now your perspectives on the project.
My name's Josh Matson, newest member of the Downtown Action Committee. I grew up in Minnesota, and I lived in Los Angeles and New York and worked in photography for about 15, 20 years now. And I'm so excited to bring what I went out and learned back to my home state and bring communities together after a time where we felt super divided. It's so fun to see all these people come together and be represented and experience a little ownership and pride in our communities here. So I'm just grateful that you guys invited me to do this for your community. And now I feel a little bit a part of it. So.
Does anybody have any questions for Josh? I know I couldn't be there that day, and I can't imagine all those people coming, the excitement that must have been.
It was so cool to look back, like, because we've been editing our documentary that's going to come out on the whole project. And I'm looking back at this footage, and there was just so much excitement and so many people there in that moment. And I was like, wow, New Ulm really showed up. Like, it was really cool.
Tell us about the documentary.
So currently we have about 5 different cities in there, and we just met with a production company yesterday that wants to expand it into a full 90-minute feature, and they have some pretty big connections, so I'm really excited about that. But we'll be debuting at the Twin Cities Film Festival on October 26th for like a 30-minute portion of that, which includes a lot of New Ulm in there. So it would be fun to see you guys there. It's a bit of a drive to St. Louis Park, but it should be really fun. And it's kind of an early show time at 10 a.m. But there's a preview that you can see if you go to communitycollage.org. So I'll share that link with you as well.
One more question. This is not the whole collage project, right? Is there going to be
This is roughly what we have right now. Let me do the math. It's about 2% of the entire project. We have 8,000 plus people in there right now. Currently, we've done 2 Mayo Clinic locations, and we're actually going to start Rochester. We have 4 dates with Rochester Mayo Clinic starting on October 15th. So we have 5,000 people in Mankato for a permanent installation as well, which you're all welcome to go see. It's open to the public in Madison East Shopping Center. It's about 3,000 square feet of images, so it's really something to experience. It's a little bit taller than this and about 150 feet long. So I get lost in it. I can't like focus when I'm there. We've started. Yeah, go ahead.
Are we going to also see it in the library?
Yes, we're going to be expanding into some.
Yes, we're hoping to have a second installation at the New Ulm Public Library in the hallway that leads from the parking lot into the main library and towards the children's room. And the vision there is that we'll have 2 vinyl banners created by Fuel Graphics. And while this is big and splashy, that will give a really intimate and just immersive kind of feeling. And that's still in the progress. So we're raising funds for that. So if anybody can help us with a few more dollars to make that a reality, please do. We'd really appreciate that support. But yes, the library's on board, and we're looking forward to that happening. Thank you.
Can I say one more thing? We owe a really big thank you because I don't think this project would have happened without the work of this woman right here.
Yay, Tamara! Woo!
Connecting with all of the different entities, and raised a lot of her funds with grants, like all the things that came about. So thank you for your work to bring this to life. Yeah, my pleasure.
Come here. Get in here. We love Tamara.
Yes, we do.
No, she worked very, very hard on a lot of this in the initial phases, especially coordinating and wrangling everyone. So thank you so much.
Well, and you were so easy to work with, so it made it fun.
I like to have a good time.
Yeah.
If we're not having fun, we're doing something wrong, right?
Right.
Any other questions?
I do have a question. Okay, so I imagine there are lots of people in the community that will see this and say, wow, this is really cool. I wish I could be part of this.
We
Is
can do
there-
another shoot.
That's-
Yeah, you got. I see a lot of wall space.
Yeah, there's a lot of wall
Crazy
space.
because like before I would just be like, oh, that's a cool building, and now I'm like, there's a canvas, there's a canvas. Yeah, and this is Brock, you guys. He helped lay out a lot of what you're looking at from the images for me. So let's give a round of applause to Brock.
Other people to thank, but I see Randy Horsch here, and I know he did the vinyl here, so thank you for
Yeah.
your work on that.
Good job. Woo!
Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Sarah. I represent New Ulm Area Foundation. I know we were one of the sponsors, and we give, this last year we gave maybe $120,000 in grants away to the community, but by far this was kind of the most fun one in terms of the outcome, and so Sarah's going to acknowledge all the other sponsors as well. Oh, yeah.
Squeeze in here, but just to make sure that I'm part of this too. Yeah, so of course it can't happen without funding, so thank you to all of our sponsors. Like you said, New Ulm Area Foundation is the biggest sponsor, so appreciate that support. And then also the City of New Ulm and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Minnesota also were brightness level sponsors. And then we had also sponsorships from Citizens Bank, Minnesota, Dohmeyer's German Store, Martin Luther College, Oak Hills Living Center, Mini Transportation Services, Rodney's Tavern, the Grand Center for Arts and Culture, Walmart, and Fuel Graphics. So they all contributed. Thank you to all. And then one more thank you to Brenda at Thimblebox here for letting us use the side of their building. It's going to make a great backdrop for downtown Oktoberfest this weekend. Have to do that plug, right?
The procedure for putting that on is Fuel Graphics guy here?
Randy,
Can you explain how you do that?
This is just vinyl backed adhesive backed vinyl that we apply to the wall. We hang it up here. We have foam rollers and heat guns, and it's just a slow, steady process, just a little bit at a time, get it nice and hot. It helps that the brick is painted. That'll help the lifespan. But being outdoors on brick, it's not a real long-term solution, but it should last a couple of years, hopefully. Yep.
And then you printed it in sections?
Oh yeah, so this is 8 pieces that are 10 feet tall and about 4 feet wide. So you got to look really closely, but you'll find a seam every 4-ish feet.
And how long did it take to do?
The printing was about 5 hours, and then it took us 4-ish hours to put it up.
Oh.
Yeah, you did a great job of making it look seamless. Like you can't really observe where the lines are. So
I can see it. I'm glad you can.
No, I mean we weren't looking for it, but you did a great job.
Yeah, so it was fun to be a part of. The best part for me was when we were doing it, everybody walking by and people would stop and they would say, "Oh, there's me, there's so-and-so, it's fun to be a part of things that everybody is so excited about. It just makes everything enjoyable all around. So it was a lot of fun. I'm really appreciative that we got to be a part of the whole thing. So.
Well, I also thank you because you're acknowledging my thesis on the project about bringing joy into communities and bringing people together and celebrating our similarities. So it's cool to hear you say what my thesis was around this.
Yeah, absolutely. It worked. Perfect.
Let's go!
Woo!
It's time for ribbon cutting.
Ah, there's the scissors.
Here, Kathleen Backer. Okay. So if you want to go in here and then what are we comfortable with?
Y'all like each other?
Jim, take some photos for me. I'm doing the video, hon. Take some photos, will you?
I love your photos when they're on.
Da, 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 da.
Is everybody ready? All right, I'm gonna hit the go button and you know the drill. When I point at you, we're good to go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Exciting day. Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. Participation, that's what it's all about. What a great project, bringing the community together. We thank the Chamber, we thank the Downtown Action Team, and art photographer John Manscliffe for being here today, and they are all a part of the process. And Fuel Graphics did the installation of this great project. This project isn't about just you and me, it's about everybody. It brought the community together. You look at those faces, we're all a piece of art. Just ponder that for a bit. We're all a piece of art, and we're all a part of this community. It's not just this group or that group. This validates everybody.
And I'm so pleased that we had so many people interested. The enthusiasm, the electricity at Sweet Haven Tonics, the day that we did this photo shoot, was amazing. And you know what? People talk to each other. I don't think they were looking at their phones, ignoring one another. We engage, and that's what it's all about. So today is the reveal of this great collage. So join me as we count backwards.
I can do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
And now you're all welcome to have a reception at the chamber. There's some goodies and enjoy the collage. Thank you for coming.